0.
जय
जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की
जय
हनुमान श्रीनाथ जी गोपाल प्रभु लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की
जय
पावन गौ निताय की प्रभुपाद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंद
Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami
Sundaram Nanda Bhagavad Vigamaniya Vishesha Shobha
Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami
Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham Bhajami Govindam Adi Purusham Namaham
यशोमति नंदन व्रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन कान जय यशोमति नंदन व्रजवर नागर गोकुल रंजन कान जय यशोमति नंदन व्रजवर नागर गोकुल जय राधे जय श्री राधे गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय 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 राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम जय प्रभु Hare Hare हरि हरि बोल George Pavlov's of Ishkacharya social the CC with fingers AC Bhatters of Shilopad की George Pavlov's of Ishkacharya social CC with fingers भक्ति शास्त्र गोस्वामी प्रभात महाराज की जय अनंत गुरुवैष्णव की जय रामाचल शारदास ठाकुर की जय ISKCON पौराचार्य जगत गोस्वामीपाद की जय फिर से शिव चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्वेत वैद्य गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण को गोविंद ठाकुर को निगोध की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मथुरा धाम की जय नवद्वीप धाम की जय मायापुर धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय यमुना माई की जय भक्ति देव की जय कृष्ण माई की जय सत्यनगर की जय हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय समवेता भक्तुंद की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे all was assembled devotees all was assembled devotees all was assembled devotees all praise Shavaranga Hari Hari Namo Ishpadaya Krishna Bhakule Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane Chilopad ki jai
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
La 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 la
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you to this Sunday Feast program. Today we have a nice sponsor family. I don't know if they are here. Rashmi Mataji, and but I think they are not here. Maybe they are downstairs. So I'd like to welcome them, but maybe when they come, we'll see. So there are not many days left for our Yatra, which is on 30th of July this month. So just maybe a couple of weeks kind of thing. And we are still, our goal is not met here. We are not even approaching our goal. We are at 45% also today, 45% of our target. So we request all of you to make generous donations towards this glorious program and make it a very successful one. I know some of our volunteers are trying very hard to collect the funds and also do the other programs, other activities. So that is going on. Ultimately, of course, you will arrange everything. So we also would like to make some changes to our timings. There is a request that we should give you prasadam early, which means, of course, we have to move all the programs earlier. Nowadays, we are doing the Bhoga Aarti at 11 o'clock. We would like to do that at 10 o'clock. I know many of you are able to come at 11 o'clock to participate in Bhoga Aarti. Normally, when we do at 10 o'clock, I have seen very few people. Maybe I and only Puja will be there. Normally, it used to be like that. But it is very important to come for Bhoga Aarti and then pray to Srila Prabhupada. Krishna will be very pleased if you pray to him. So anyway, we'll move it to 10 o'clock also. This will be after the Rath Yatra, not him. We are not going to do that yet. I'm just telling you, heads up kind of thing. And we'll try to finish our Aarti before 12 o'clock. Like if we do at 10 o'clock, we used to do for 50 minutes Bhoga Aarti, but nowadays we do nice kirtan. It's become about half an hour Bhoga Aarti. That's okay. That's okay. And our Tulsi Aarti is also becoming longer than 15 minutes, which we used to do previously. So together I think they take at least 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour. So 10:45, maybe 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock we do the Aarti, main Aarti, and that takes about 45 minutes again. Half an hour for the Aarti, the Govinda Mahapurusha. Then another 10-15 minutes for the Narsimha Aarti. It takes about 45 minutes. So what we are going to do, by 12 o'clock we will give you, once Aarti is finished, we will give you prasadam. If you want to stay for the lecture and kirtan, you can stay, or if you want to go, you can go. So that way you will get your prasadam by 12 o'clock. So that is the change of timings we are going to make after the Rath Yatra. So we will let you know when it is done. But for the time being, until the end of this month, there will be no change. Today I would like to finish this by about 1:30. because 2 o'clock we have a meeting for the Ratha Yatra. So we'll finish it by about 1:30 or so. And I will do the prasadam mantra now. If you want to take prasadam and leave, please do that. That's okay. Those who want to stay for the talk, lecture, today I am going to talk about Jagannath Ratha Yatra. If you want to stay, you can stay. And also we'll do Kirtan. Towards the end of that we'll do Kirtan. So I would like to, maybe the Swatha family is not here. When they come, we'll see. Okay. So let us do the prasadam mantra. Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Solpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwasanaiva Jayate Vidyajapal Jodindre Tahe Kar Jive Phele Vishe Sagare Parumatya Juhaiti लोभ मोह सुदुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ो दयो माय परिवारे जुह्वा जाए सप्रसाद अन्न दिलो भाई शयन अमृत पाओ श्री श्री राधा गोविंद गुण गाओ प्रेमड़ा को चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री राधा गोविंद जी महाप्रसाद की थैंक यू। So now let us start the Theravada Mala Kirtan. Let me open this machine. Jai Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Yashodanandana Vrajajanaranja Yashodanandana Vrajajanaranja Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Govind Ji ki jai, Shri Shri Gauritai ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. So we are going to talk about a wonderful subject today, which is Lord Jagannath Ratha Yatra. As we are getting ready for celebrating our Ratha Yatra, as I said, on July 30th, Saturday. इससे आता है, कहाँ से आता है? कुछ आवाज आता है. Okay, चलो ठीक है. So, actually, this coming Friday, we are going to Fort McMurray afternoon. A team from this temple. We are going to Fort McMurray, and we will be doing kirtan there in that evening. And next day morning, we are doing the Ratha Yatra in Fort McMurray. And we will come back that evening, that is the Saturday evening. And Sunday morning, we are going to Calgary. The Calgary is doing the Ratha Yatra on the 24th of this month. Normally they would have done on Saturday, but Saturday is Ekadashi, so they chose to do it on 24th, which is a normal day, Ekadashi. So we are going on 24th to Calgary for their Ratha Yatra. And the following week is of course our Ratha Yatra. And my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhoga Krishna Goswami Maharaj, he is now in North America, he is in the United States, he is in Washington DC. is going to come to Vancouver, and we are going to Vancouver to have his darshan. So we have a busy time ahead of us. So now I'm going to speak about Jagannath Rath Yatra briefly. As I said, I want to finish it by 1:30 or so. We have got half an hour. Please try to repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay. A lot of things to tell you. So, this Rath Yatra, Jagannath Rath Yatra, it started long time ago, millions of years ago. It's not just only, we are doing it now. In Edmonton, we started in 2004. So, strictly speaking, this is our 18th Rath Yatra. For the past 18 years, we have been doing Rath Yatra in Edmonton. Unfortunately, last 2 years, because of COVID, we could not do it, 2020 and 2021. And 2022, the current year, we are very much looking forward to celebrating this Rath Yatra. Hopefully, things will remain as they are today. Although they are forecasting there is the 7th wave of COVID coming. It is just lurking around. It's coming to welcome you all. 7th wave. Sorry? That road will be finished by Tuesday. Today is Sunday, right? Monday, Tuesday. Day after tomorrow, they promise that will be finished. It's not going to remain like that for our theatre. It will be finished. So, hopefully, everything will remain normal and we can celebrate our theatre. So, this Rath Yatra is celebrated on a large scale, very grand scale, in Jagannath Puri, in the state of Orissa, in India. So, Jagannath Puri is known as Purushottama Kshetra, Sri Kshetra, Purushottama Kshetra. There are 4 holy spaces in India. One is in the north, that's called Badrinath, and in the west we have Dwaraka, and in the south we have Rameshwaram, and in the east, in the state of Orissa, we have Jagannath Puri. These are the 4 Punya Kshetras, 4 holy places. When you go to India, I know some of you are not from India. When you go to India, try to go to these places, if you can, or at least Jagannath Puri. I know some of you might have visited Vrindavan and Mayapur. So these are the places one should visit and get Krishna's mercy. So, in Jagannath Puri, the Rath Yatra happens there, always in the Ashadha Masa, Shukla Paksha, Dvitiya Tithi. So that's what happened on June 30th. They celebrated that. They don't look for weekend or anything like us. We always try to do it on Saturday to make it convenient for you. So they do it exactly on that Tithi. So, in this Skanda Purana, it talks about, the Lord Jagannatha. So, he appeared to actually Maharaja Indradyumna. There was a king by name Maharaja Indradyumna, who is a great Vishnu Bhakta. So, Jagannath actually appeared long time ago. This is Swayambhuva Manvantara of the first part of Satya Yuga. Now we are passing through Vaivasvata Manvantara. When you come here, do some Havan with us. I chant the Sankalpa when I say Vaivasvata. हरे कृष्णा। कभी कभी ये मैं कमजोर हो जाता है। हेलो, हरे कृष्णा। Okay, so but the Rath Yatra actually started in Swaraji Shamanu's time. That's also after the Swayambhuva Manu. So that timing is put at something like millions of years ago. This particular writer says 153 million years ago. That's what Rath Yatra has been happening. So you can imagine, how old is this festival that is going on. In North America, Srila Prabhupada brought it in North America in 1967. The first Rath Yatra in North America happened in San Francisco. So, Rath Yatra has been celebrated for a long, long time. And when I say this, when Krishna appeared in Dwapara Yuga himself, there's a nice story about this, how the Rath Yatra started in Dwapara Yuga. Krishna and Balarama, Subhadra, they went by a golden chariot to Kurukshetra on a solar eclipse day. So that was the custom those days. When there was an eclipse, Suryagrahan eclipse, they used to go to sacred rivers, holy rivers, to take bath. So Krishna, Balarama and Subhadra, they also went from Dwaraka by a golden chariot to Kurukshetra to take bath in the holy river there. And Radharani and Gopis came to know that Krishna is coming there, because after he left Vrindavan, he went to Hastinapur, he was helping Pandavas. Then after that, after the Kurukshetra battle, he went to Dwaraka and he settled in Dwaraka. Many of Gujaratis are very fortunate to have that Dwarakadish mandir there. Okay, so he settled there. So he came to Kurukshetra and Radharani and Gopis also came there. Then what they did, they were so happy to see Krishna there. So much bliss of Gopis. And Krishna was also very happy to see Gopis. In fact, they explained why he is like that. The unfinished form of Krishna. This is wonderful. This unfinished form of Krishna, because he was so happy thinking that he is going to see Radharani and the Gopis. And his eyes became so big, eyes dilated, eyes became so wide. You can see his eyes, big eyes. That's how Jagannath is. His eyes became so big and his hands and feet, legs retreated. So that's why he became round kind of thing. That's one explanation for his form. But of course, actually, he told King Indradyumna that is the form he wanted to be. So, he met Radha and Gopis. They actually made them sit on the rath and they pulled the rath towards Vrindavan. So that is the significance of the Rath Yatra. So when you pull the rath here, you are actually becoming Gopis. Last week also I mentioned that. And you are pulling it, on the road. After that it comes to our temple back here and it goes to a Gundicha temple. We make one tent which is called Gundicha temple. Gundicha temple, Gundicha is the name of the queen of King Indradyumna. Okay, so we bring the deities to Gundicha temple, which is considered to be Vrindavan. So we are going to create Vrindavan here for you. Okay, so that's how, of course, that is the beginning of the Rath Yatra. You can say in more recent years. When I say 5,000 years. Because as I said, Rath Yatra started in Satya Yuga millions of years ago. So the appearance of Lord Jagannath, there is a very interesting story behind that. We mentioned about King Indradyumna. So he was such a great devotee of Krishna. Mahavishnu. So, he used to pray to Krishna so much, and he had many brahmanas in his court, royal court. One day, one brahmana came and told him about Nilamadhava. Nilamadhava means the blue form of Krishna. Of course, Krishna is bluish black. Okay. So Nilamadhava. So the king became very, very interested. He wanted to have a darshan of Nilamadhava. So what he did, he sent all his brahmanas in different directions. Please go and see where Nilamadhava is. Because the other brahmana who came and told him about Nilamadhava, he left without telling him where he can find Nilamadhava. So the king has sent all these brahmanas to different places. Then most of them came back empty-handed. They could not find where Nilamadhava was those days. One brahmana, young brahmana by name Vidyapati, he went into the deep forest. There he met some tribal people. Their leader and their king was one person by name Vishwasu. Vishwasu, so is known as that tribe is called Shabara group. So that's a tribal group. So Vishwasu. So he went and he stayed with them, and that man is a great devotee. I cannot call him that man because Krishna will not like me. So that great devotee of Krishna will come to know that. So the Vishwasu, he was going every night, and then he was coming back next day, noon time, just after noon he was coming. So anyway, in course of time, there was love between this Vidyapati and the daughter. Her name is Lalita, and they got married. So when they got married, of course, Vidyapati told his wife, please talk to your father, ask him where he is going. So then she was actually ordered not to disclose anything, but she told her husband, my father goes to pray to Nilamadhava. And Vidyapati was so happy when he heard of that. He said, please ask your father to take me there. So she tried, and Vishwasu did not take him in the beginning. So that was going on. So after some time, because of the persuasion, of course, if my God asks me something, I will always do. I don't care what it is. I will always do that. Normally fathers are like that. So, because of his daughter's persuasion, Vishwasu took his son-in-law, Vidyapati, but he told him, I will blindfold you so that you do not know where I am taking you. So he said, okay. So he was blindfolded. But what happened? His wife gave him a small, packet of mustard seeds. So he was dropping those mustard seeds along the way so that when those plants grow up, there is a trail kind of thing. So he can come back. So that's okay. So he went to that deep jungle there in the forest. Then Vishwasu opened his blindfold when they reached the temple. Then he saw Nilamadhava. He said, so beautiful. Immediately he did namaskar to Krishna, Nilamadhava, and he was so blissful. The darshan of Nilamadhava was so happy. So in the meantime, Vishwasu went to collect some things like flowers and fruits and things like that for doing Aarti. Like we also have so many fruits on the altar, you see, offering to Krishna. So he went to collect all those paraphernalia for Aarti. So in the meantime, Vidyapati saw there was a lake next to the temple. Then one bird fell in that lake. Immediately there was some brilliant light kind of thing. And then from that one Gandharva, demigod came, and demigod was going into the spiritual sky, spiritual world. Then he saw, oh my goodness, look at this. This bird fell in that water, it died, immediately it became a Gandharva, a demigod, and going up. Look at this water, that is the power of this water. Maybe let me jump into the lake and commit suicide, then I will also go to, Vaikuntha. I will also get liberation. Then what happened? He climbed a tree to jump into the lake. Then there was a voice from the sky. You should go to King Indradyumna and let him know about Nilamadhav. So of course, because of that message, he climbed down from the tree. Then afterwards, his father did that Aarti and all that, he was watching. Then they both went. Then from there, Vidyapati went back to King Indradyumna and told him that he saw Nilamadhav. The king was so happy. He was really excited. So he took all his entourage, Brahmanas, the soldiers, everybody together. They all went to that forest. Based on that, the trail also. They also took that Vishwasu they took, and they went to that temple, Nilamadhav temple. When they reached there, there's no deity there. Nilamadhav was not there. Nilamadhav disappeared from there. The king was very unhappy. In fact, he became very angry with Vishwasu, and he was about to arrest him. Because he's the king, he can do whatever he wants. Then again another voice told him, don't arrest him, because Vishwasu is a very nice devotee. Although he is a tribal person, doesn't matter. Like untouchable. Many people think only Brahmanas can pray to Krishna. I am from a Brahmana family, so what? Many people think that only Brahmanas can pray to Krishna. Anybody can pray to Krishna. Okay? Even if one is from a low-class family, in olden days they used to have like that. But nowadays we don't have that kind of distinction. But anyway, irrespective of your background, you can all pray to Krishna. Everybody can pray to Krishna. So, Vishwasu is such a great devotee of Krishna. The Maharaja was told, King Indradyumna was told, don't arrest him. And the king was feeling very sad about that. In his dream, in the night, he was told, Krishna told him, I will come as a log at the shore, seashore. I'll be coming and you can pray to me from there. So he went back to Orissa, Jagannath Puri. Then, as promised, of course, he had a big log on the seashore. There is a Bay of Bengal. I don't know how many of you know the geography there. So when they saw that log actually had Shankh, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Those are the four signs of Mahavishnu. That is the conch, then the discus or the Sudarshana Chakra, and then of course the mace, Gada, and lotus, the Padma. Because when Krishna appears, like you see that picture when he appeared to his parents, Devaki and Vasudeva, he is the Chaturbhuja form, he is carrying that. He has the Gada, he has the Chakra, he has the Shankha, he has Padma. That's how he appears whenever he appears. So this log had those signs. So the log is not just ordinary wood, it is Krishna, it is Mahavishnu. So they wanted to take that log, but it was not possible for them to move it. They brought so many elephants, they could not move it. Then he was told, bring Vishwasu. So Vishwasu was brought, the tribal Bhakta, and they brought a golden chariot. Once Vishwasu came, they were able to put the log on that earth, and then they took it to the palace, and he wanted to carve nice deities from that, So he called many sculptors, people who carve. So when they came, they were trying to, with that chisel and that hammer, they were trying to do, all the chisels were breaking. Nobody could do anything with that. Then, when the old Brahmin came, they say Vishwakarma, who is the demigod, sculptor for the demigods, he came. Actually, they also say there's one Vruddha sculptor, old sculptor came by name Ananta Maharana. He came, he said, I will carve, but give me 3 weeks and don't disturb me for 3 weeks. So king said, okay, you do it. So they gave him a big hall kind of thing, and this was actually who came to carve that? Krishna himself came. So he was working on that. 2 weeks have passed. After 2 weeks there was no noise, nothing coming. So the king became very impatient. He said, what is happening inside? Maybe this old Brahmin, maybe fainted maybe. Maybe something is wrong with him. he is not working on that. He was curious. His wife told him, his wife was queen, that queen's name was Gundicha. So Gundicha queen told him, maybe you should open the doors, go and see what is happening. But he promised him not to disturb him for 3 weeks. In spite of that, after 2 weeks, he opened the doors to go and went inside and saw. What did he see? He saw these 3, deities like that, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. This is the unfinished form kind of thing of Krishna, Jagannath, Krishna. In fact, when we put these deities on the altar, some people ask me, what are these dolls? Why are you putting these dolls on this? I say, no, this is not a doll, this is Krishna, that is Jagannath, this is Baldev, this is Subhadra. So some of you may not know who are these, So like that, when King Indrajimna went inside, he saw this unfinished form of those deities. Then immediately that sculptor went away, the old sculptor went away. He said, you broke your promise when you came inside, now I am going away. He went away. Then the Indrajimna was very, very unhappy. He wanted to commit suicide because he did not keep the promise, and because of him, these deities were left unfinished. So he was very unhappy. But Krishna comes in his dream again and told him, I want it to be only this form. This is my pastime. This is my Leela. That's why, of course, all this happened like this. So of course, such a nice devotee, Indrajimna, Krishna told him, this is the shape I want to be, this is the form I want to be. Then, of course, he built a beautiful temple, for him, and then they were doing the Rath Yatra, and that's what was going on. So, the Jagannath Rath Yatra, I don't have so much time left now, so I'll jump to the benefits of doing Rath Yatra. Because some of you want to know, what is in it for me? Why should I do it? But before that, let me tell you. Pratimam tatratam drusva swayam devetam anayasena vayanti bhavanam me tato naraha. What does it mean? It means this Pratima, this Murti, this deity, if you are able to see Jagannath sitting on the Rath, that Murti, of course, if you see, because it was made by Swayam Devena Nirmitam. भगवान ने स्वयं बनाया इसको. ये जो मूर्ति है भगवान ने स्वयं बनाया, खुद बनाए थे. So if you are able to see that without making any effort, you will be able to go to Krishna. You will be able to go to Krishna's abode. So that is the powerful one. Okay. So the significance and benefits of Rath Yatra. So 500 years ago, the festival became the center of the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, who is Krishna himself, appearing in the guise of a great devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Krishna himself. Each year, Lord Chaitanya danced and chanted in the Rath Yatra festival along with his associates. The Vedic scriptures state that anyone who sees Lord Jagannath or pulls his chariots achieves immense spiritual benefit, attaining liberation from the material world and entrance into the eternal blissful pastimes of the Lord. The special benefits one can derive in participating in this festival are by seeing the most merciful form of Lord Jagannath, mainly recognizable by his 2 large round eyes, as you can see, one will make rapid spiritual progress and gain instant purification. If anyone just sees the Rath Yatra car passing and stands up to receive the Lord, he can purge all sinful results from his body. If anyone follows the Rath Yatra car when the deities pass in front or from behind, even if he is born of a lowly family, he can achieve opulence equal to that of Vishnu. So whether you walk in front of the Rath or walk in behind the Rath, doesn't matter. You will be blessed with opulence equal to that of Vishnu. By engaging in dancing and chanting during the Rath Yatra parade, one can uplift one's soul beyond all meditations. By performing any activities to help make this festival a success, one is granted the full blessings of the Lord. So if you become a volunteer and help us do this Rath Yatra, make it into a glorious success, then of course you will be granted the full blessings of Krishna. By donating one's time, one's efforts, or one's money, one's home, family, and friends will be fully blessed forever. That means if you work for the Rath Yatra, give some time, make some efforts, or donate some money. If you do that, your home, your family, and your friends will all be blessed forever. So, these are the benefits of participating in Rath Yatra. So, please make a note of that. And ultimately, as I keep saying, the purpose of participating in Rath Yatra, by taking part in this festival of chariots and pulling the rope, one's dormant love for God is awakened, and one is guaranteed to attain liberation and devotion to Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. So that's what is happening in this boy?
There is some problem. Interfere on the.
Can we use that? Okay. So with this, I could have said something in English, sorry, in Hindi. आप फोर्थ मिनट पर आइए, हम हिंदी में बात करेंगे वहाँ पे, इंग्लिश नहीं बोलेंगे वहाँ पे। फोर्थ मिनट पर आइए, आपकी बेटे के साथ।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay. So, if you please come to the fourth memory, then of course I will speak only in Hindi there about this story, what I was telling now. Okay. So, I would like to now do this chanting. If you just listen to this, you don't have to understand what I am chanting here. Even if you listen to this is very, very auspicious for us. ये बहुत मंगलदायक है, आप सुनिए। कदाचित् कालिन्दी तट विपिन संगीत करो मुदाभिरी नारी वदन कमला काग मधुपः रमा शंभु ब्रह्मामर पति गणेशार्चित पदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे मुझे सव्ये वेणु शिरसि शिखितिच्छं कटितटे गोकुलं नेत्रान्ते सहचरिकटाक्षं विदधते श्रीमद्वृन्दावन सलीला परिचयो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे सकल सुरदेवा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी कचरियो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवा तुम्हें जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवा तुम्हें प्रभाव भोगचन अजीव भूते पथकैः भावं प्रतिपदमुपाखण्यतया मया सिन्धुबन्धुः सकलजगतां सिन्धुसुतया पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे ब्रह्मातीरः वलयगलो सुल्लनयनो युवाति नीला शरणो अहङ्गशिरसि गतानन्दीनाथा भरतवपुवालिकसु जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे भरतसंकारं सुखकरमकारं सुरपते भरतपापानां सुखप्रेमकारं भवते अहोदिते रामे गीतचरणं निश्चितमिदम् जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नारायण पथगामी भवतु मे
जगन्नाथाष्टकं पुण्यं या पठेत् प्रयतस्तुतिः सर्वपापविशुद्धात्मा विष्णुलोकं स गच्छति. What is the meaning of this?
The soul of the self-restrained and virtuous person who recites these 8 verses glorifying Lord Jagannatha becomes cleansed of all sins and duly proceeds to Lord Vishnu's abode. जो भक्त जिसका दिल अच्छा है, पवित्र है और नियम का पालन करता है. क्या नियम है? हम 4 नियम बोलते हैं ना. शराब मत पियो, सिगरेट मत पियो, कॉफी चाय मत पियो, मांस मत खाओ. ये सब कुछ ऐसे नियम है. These are the 4 regulative principles. We all follow these principles. नियम के अनुसार जो वर्ताव करता है, ऐसे व्यक्ति, ऐसे भक्त अगर ये जो 8 श्लोक अभी जो आपने गाए थे और इस श्लोक का अध्ययन करता है, सुनता है, गाता है, ऐसे व्यक्ति का सब पाप मुक्ति से मुक्ति मिलेगा. ऐसे व्यक्ति को, ऐसी भक्त को, और भगवान के पास चले जाएगा, और के धाम चले जाएगा. विष्णु से वो. That's why it says the soul of that self-restrained and virtuous person who recites these 8 verses glorifying Lord Jagannatha becomes cleansed of all sins and duly proceeds to Lord Vishnu's abode. So this is the glory of the Rath Yatra. So please come and join us and participate in the Rath Yatra on July 30th. And just by helping in the Rath Yatra or making a donation to the Rath Yatra or just seeing Krishna, Jagannath sitting on the Rath Yatra, then we will be very, very beneficial. So thank you all. Hare Krishna. If somebody wants to ask me anything? So, chaliye, thank you very much. I have already said the prasadam mantra, so you can take the prasadam. And as I said, next week, of course, I won't be here, but of course, we have a program going on here. Saturday, Sunday, I'm not here next week. So Sunday, I'll be in Calgary for the Calgary Theatre. But we'll have this program, Sunday program is going on next week. So we actually have a Bengali family as well, sponsor family, Bengali family. So thank you very much for coming to our temple. Hare Krishna. We'll find someone. Yeah, that's fine.
Everybody's like that.
and they are working also. So I said, whatever you have money dollars, you have $100 for $75. So they know and they put in my and they started this one job. Yes, obviously. Sometimes I cannot write. I said, this is rather than I'm going to send an email and I put the receipt number on it. So you have like nobody can no other than this receipt. I request to everyone. I have my business going well. Definitely I can do something from my end. And I will give you more. Yeah, so at least once I want to say, make sure it's never but like in email I put the one line. So yeah, I know it might be simple, but it's saying you see that email and you immediately issue the receipt from the other, that's why we are putting this.
So what time is solar Friday?
So tonight I will
Yeah.
transfer the e-transfer. Then
Then I will not make a receipt. Otherwise, I will make a receipt.
no, I will tonight I will do it's like 100 and total commitment so $28. Then try like 500,000 more. And they have they are
You take this as it is, doctor.
I tried to explain like this.
I'd love to if I had more time. I gotta work
Is it
so much
more
right now.
people see and more people listen?
I know the new LRT going in the train, yeah, so I'm working, fixing it to make it run.
I got the email.
They want to start before summer, right? So
Yeah.
they want all the workers there to work on, so there's 5, 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, and then also. But I got time to do Christian conscious, right? Sean.
Then the 600 because I got the support memory. And they asked me also. We have to tell them why there is a local system. So please, especially just the next day, the temple is a very big area. Why professional like music system. The music system cost more than that, so that I know. But if you buy like $100 or $150 more, you can get 20,000 something like that. That for me like amazing, and that's like this is like a first time doing innovation. This is the right time. So we are family also. Yes, it's going to family for my dad is 21st, and we also like invite like people from here, and then there's 4 families from and they are also inviting more and more families from distribution. The program will be awesome. And I will arrange all these devotees arrangement. We already have booked the 4 houses and food and everything. And I gave a special instruction also. So, I need to know how many families. Yeah, hospitals home. Yeah. Yeah, sleep there, prashad there, everything there. But I need to know the number, so it's some families coming. Okay, so we have to give you
Yesterday morning, I was sitting early and going to the station.
Thank you.
Keep coming. I will let you know about the time.
Okay.
Take some prashadam and some.
Yeah.
So, I think the one start, I told you that he will send you a time.
Yeah.
So that I can follow the time. But I think you start at that for
Yeah. So after the lesson, we go for prashad.
Really, I asked him to send me a timeline, a schedule, so that I can follow the schedule.
They don't know about the Kirtan. You just tell them like we can do the Kirtan first because morning everyone is fresh. After that everyone is focused on the start. So nobody will leave until after the Raj has gone.
Yeah.
So if they can just say 8:30 we start like Kirtan in the morning, then vibrations and effect will be like very good. Okay. So other than that, at least. You can include or you can include. So they are planning also for the renovation also something like I call this but I do not tell everyone right now people is in Bharat is going to start, you know. They says come to my home and so this is only but I need to know about the today after meeting the number of people. I can tell and I can also give up now and systematically plan where we stay, which house we will stay and give everyone. Last meeting probably that 14 that's going on right now that Hindu natives for the festival. So I just told them they email also and some purpose. They must be a purpose. Need to be a purpose. Why we are they are going to write and you think like something like I put this on top. I said people all enjoy eat that's great, but at least they have to go some message. So like what was the something like one some about the about like some kind of like a table that people read. Instant like we are preparing, we are just connecting them. We have something.
Why that in various situations? Like I mentioned, spoke once about the conference.
Yeah.
Who will take care of? So you want to represent the conference here.
Yeah.
Or you can spoke that. I will send you some.
At least 2 page people can read about then.
I'll send you also.
Then I will. So people know and at least they can take the message. Yeah, so I will be discussing the meeting, huh? And this September then we are going to winter time. How is the winter is there.
Okay, good job, good job. people are having prasad downstairs or what? Where are they?
हम आपके दिन को खाना अरे हमें मान लेना है यहाँ दे उसका ये आता है Prabhu has not yet given, no, not yet. He will give us.
Who?
Rohit.
No, I received that.
You did?
Rohit Prabhu
Yeah.
explained just a few minutes
Just
ago.
post it, just post. Every day somebody sees something coming below, it's going, it's progressing. He prefers anonymous, he told,
At 1 or 2 p.m. recently.
yeah, just put anonymous there. And then also whatever you, if you want.
Anurag Prabhu? Where is he? Event?
Pudam Gudsal Mataji also is making some on Facebook. Maybe now we will see. Guru Maharaj, wherever he is going, is getting bigger than the whole community.
Hare Krishna.
Post it there, Prabhu, post it there.
What happened to Krishna Ji's face there? What's on his face?
They put chandan.
Oh.
Chandan because it's very hot these days.
Oh.
It will cool your.
I thought it was maybe cracking or something.
No.
Next week we this way on the front, on the forehead.
No, we don't have to. Just only today. We don't have to do it again.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
Because some people may find you strange. Are you adding these people who are giving money?
Yes,
in this
Prabhu.
group?
Yeah.
I see. That's why they are able to see.
Yeah. And then they will make an effort themselves, not only if you then they will stop. Because if you're asking me, we know friends, and I say, we know friends, yes, all that. Then now Mataji is putting volunteer on Facebook. Some of our own volunteers. I posted the billboard. Did you see that? It's very every 30 seconds it's making. Yeah. Every 30 seconds. Just share with more. So it's very visible. People have to move and.
When you see that audio, you see all this text.
Jamal sent me.
Did you see the text there?
What text?
When you saw the billboard, were you able to read the text? Was it good?
Yeah, it's good because he took a picture from driving, right? I told him to take a picture and send it to us.
Okay. No, I will
Because people,
we need to make it very simple, so that we don't use information. People can read the text.
Vishal Prabhu is doing one for the billboard.
Maybe you see the physical billboards. What I do is here. Physical billboards.
Yeah, it should have little thing and striking.
Physical billboard. Physical billboard is simple.
Yeah, it's good.
Because you have simple.
Yeah, simple.
I want the date and I did put the vegan
phone number.
3 vegan food, 3 admission, 3 vegan food.
Very good.
Come for whole family.
No, very good.
So
Send us a copy.
this, once you see this, oh, what is that?
Send us a copy.
No.
You post it on WhatsApp, on the temple address.
I will, okay.
That's even better. What about? True. This is like, I'm not saying
No, this is a
like
kind of fire,
like
but for that kind of thing is difficult to read.
Charlie, this is good. Chariot Festival at Edmonton. Should be big, but then it's too much lower than yeah.
प्रभु जी फ्लावर देना हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
The same you have been long time. You come and read this?
No, I need that. प्रसाद बनाने इसमें प्रसाद ले सकते हमारा उधर से जो बोलते हैं उसमें वो प्रसाद दे अच्छा हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हमने जय हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण प्रसाद हरे कृष्ण बोल ले लो हमने ये हरे How many people do you have? आम है प्रभु पूरी है प्रभु आम है आम इसे कैसे okay bro you are here some people are joining from outside or some independent people.
They're coming on the 19th, so next week. So yeah, so by the time we are going here.
So that's mother and father?
Yes, Purna Parvati's mother.
And from that?
Okay, so we have two vehicles, right?
Yes.
So if you are able to manage with two vehicles, that's okay.
Yes. Yes. If you join us, then vehicles will be fine. Because we just have to consider, if we're taking any classes and stuff like
Hare
that.
Krishna.
Of course, drive,
They can be put in the trunk, right?
yes. So,
This is actually our first time here. साल थोड़ा पकड़ ले इसमें देखा हमारा ड्यूटी है अच्छा नीचे बैठो पकड़ वो देखिए जस्ट अभी मूव हुए हैं
Aniruddha Prabhu or Anurag Prabhu, he said he will come now.
okay, so then,
Yeah, please add his name.
so now we have 9 short members.
my brother my brother
Oh, that means your parents are not coming. You are coming alone. Did you start the